Alright, and welcome back to Kartia, World of Fate. Or sorry, no, the Kartia, the Word of Fate. That makes a lot more sense because it is about spells that you can cast with words written on magical cards. So let's go ahead and continue the next chapter of Toxa's story. I heard a rumor. Are you thinking about killing your sister? What are you talking about? That's ridiculous. Stop spreading rumors. There's no smoke without fire. Now, stop interfering with my research. Hey, let's not have any secrets between us. We have to be equal in every respect, you know. You and I? Just because you were promoted does not mean that you can talk to me in such a casual way. It can be our benefit in an emergency. You should at least trust your partner. She is in my way. Lord Vandor should only love me. He does not need two. I bet you will become a treacherous lady. Become? Did you say become? How naive. That's my charm. Stop joking. But your sister is the only family you have left. I feel sorry for my sister, but that is her fate. Speaking of fate, what about ours? Hey, wait a minute. Put an end to all these rumors at once. I can't promise you anything. I thought you were my partner. What a selfish woman. Ah well, I will help her this time. After all, there's nothing I can't do. Episode 3, Chapter 2, Deal of Justice. This is Chapter 2 because it is Chapter 2 of Toxa's story, but it is Episode 3 chronologically. Miss Ellie? What are you laughing at? I laughed because it was funny. Is there something wrong with that? What's so funny? Because it's ridiculous. I hope you aren't taking her seriously.
Ellie, I'm not going to allow you to say such things. Stay away from the matter.
How long are you going to interrogate her? Don't you think she's doing this just to buy time? She's doing this to give her gang time.
Are you playing games with us?
She speaks the truth.
We just got hooked. I bet the rest of the thieves are safely back at their fortress.
Give us the location of your fortress. That's a stupid thing to ask, but I can make a deal. A deal? I will show you the way to the fortress and the druid girl, if you set me free.
You have yourself a deal.
Are you serious? You're dealing with a thief. I'm with Durin. We're not getting anywhere with her. So, you guys are gonna make a deal with the bad guys. Don't make a fuss. We don't have time for this. A knight is a knight because their deeds are pure. What? You knights don't have any brains.
Ellie, hold your tongue.
But, yes, Father. My father's so strict about everything. Why can't he give me some freedom? Then, in exchange for the druid girl for me. I guess we have no choice. The druid comes first. Little do they know that Garum is setting a trap. Sorry guys, but your lifetime is over. This is all for Vandor, our master. We made Misty, the thief who kidnapped Mona, show us the way to their fortress. We decided to take Misty as hostage and offer her in exchange for Mona. Toxa is having a hard time understanding. He believes that a knight should not resort to such tactics, but protecting Mona is my duty as a shrine warrior. For me, that is most important. Druids are the only ones who can raise a world tree. Protecting such an old legend is part of my duty as a shrine warrior. That is why I decided to trade Mona for Misty. However, these things did not go as I expected. We brought back your leader. Let's trade for the girl.
Huh? Why would we want to do that?
Garum, what is going on?
I'm now the leader of this group of thieves.
What is the meaning of this?
We don't need you anymore, Misty.
Wait until Lord Vandor finds out. You'll...
Really? Your friends are really cruel.
What?
It was your organization that asked me to kill you.
That's a lie.
Why would I lie to the one who's about to be killed?
This can't be. Why would Aquilildo abandon me like this? Hey, how can you do this to your own kind? Are you abandoning your leader?
Look, in this world, only the strong survive.
That's it. A dog like you has no right to live.
You're pretty confident. Come on, I'll fight you.
Come on. Miss Ellie, take Misty and stay back. Toxa, you too. Toxa, our purpose is to save the druid. I know. Alright, so we're jumping in. Count Shinan Estate ruins. I guess he's got ruins on his estate. So here we're also going to be trying to save the druid girl. That's the victory condition. And this is the first map that we're going to be able to do map configuration on. What does that mean? Well, we can move units around, I think. Right? Okay, maybe we can't move them around here, but we can look at the units. There's a cow. There are 2 chests back here. Pretty nice. Whole bunch of boxes and chests back here. There's Mona. Hey, Mona. Let's take a look at Mona. We actually cannot look at Mona. So I guess she doesn't exist. She's just animated. Box over here. Some barrels. So one of the things we're going to want to check, I think, is probably... Yeah, let's do map confirmation. We want to just check all the units, make sure they're not carrying anything. Because sometimes enemy units will carry items. And stuff we want to be aware of. Now, we're seeing some Miles here. We've met Miles in the past, all those phantoms. Also have some thieves. And Garum. Garum is able to create phantoms. So, he's going to be scary. Looks like none of the enemies have any items, but we do have 2 new kinds of enemies. This is a Shadow Beehead and a Common Beehead. Beeheads are the next level of Phantom. So, very beginning is Kiao, next level is Common, and then Beeheads. So let's go ahead and go do some Phantom creation. We can have an army size of, it looks like about 12. Let's go ahead and create another one. Now, unfortunately, we cannot create our own Beeheads at this point in the game. So we're gonna have a little bit of a tough time with that. I think we need currently dolls. Dolls are the ones we're missing. But the other thing that I'm interested in doing is making sure that... let's see, Phantom Creation. Making sure that we can get as much treasure as possible before they get destroyed by the enemies. One of the things that Kiaos will do is they will run around and destroy boxes, so we want to stop them. So let's go ahead and get a fast doll. When it comes to units, we have to put them all roughly, I guess roughly in this zone. can we, yeah, here we go, change position, okay. So let's get Alana up here, swap those around. I can actually get a Kiao. I think we want the Kiao as far up as possible. Right here, what we're trying to do, I think, is just... Yeah, like, do we even want to create more units? Probably not. Well, I guess we should. Let's create 3 more. Let's get 3 dolls, and let's make sure that they have fast movement. And she's much better at creating units, so she can add a 4th Kartia. So let's make them sharp. This one will have a little bit of a dodge. We'll do the same thing here. Sharp and fast. There we go. We have now created all the phantoms we can. Now might be a good time to go check to see if we can make some better equipment, maybe for Toxa, definitely for Duran. So Toxa can handle level B items, but what does that mean? Make like a stone sword. +3. Yeah, so we can make a +3 stone sword. It's fine. It's not that exciting. It's not level B items. And mostly we're not going to spend a huge amount of time dealing with this, but, you know, sure. We'll give them a level C item. There's no reason not to. And the reason we're not going to spend a huge amount of time doing that is just, you know. Most of the time, our human characters are not going to be in physical combat, except for Toxa. And even Toxa, he can use 3 spells, so he'll be fine. It's really Ellie. Ellie doesn't have a lot to do. So let's go ahead and, I think, begin the battle. Now here, let's see. There is actually a hidden item on this spot right here. So that'll be nice for Ellie to pick up. And here, this one. So they're actually both good spots for Ellie to pick up. I guess Ellie can just kind of hang back here. In fact, let's not move her. Let's go ahead and try to kill this Kiao. Kiao have a really high dodge rate, so that didn't work. Okay. So it seems like right here what we're going to want to do is figure out what weakness this unit has, which is fire. And this one is more or less okay against fire, but should be fine. So yeah, we can do a net fire, but we only have 3 World Tree Kartia, so let's not do that. Yeah, let's do a Demon Flame +1. Fortunately, it missed the shadow. Here we can only do a normal Demon Flame. Got me. Alright. I guess Duran can try to just attack this guy. I think the treasure chest will probably be safe at the end of the day. Just as long as this Kiao doesn't eat them. I think Kiaos mostly run around eating treasure if they're on the enemy team. So, and that's the only one they have. So I think it's fine. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and keep sending all of our units up. Let's go ahead and unlock a treasure now. So it should be right there. That did not work. Okay. I forgot, that probably would not work, would it? We'll just send the Kiao all the way over here. It'll try to break open those chests by itself. Yeah, the thieves don't believe in stealing treasure, which is nice. I think cows also do not trigger counterattack, is what we're seeing. I'm not sure about that, though. Alright. Ellie, what did you do wrong? You were supposed to Earthquake. That's why. So, sometimes Fire, sometimes Earthquake. I think here it's supposed to be an Earthquake. There we go. We got a Royal Sword. Royal Sword seems like something maybe Toxa would equip. Yeah, that is pretty strong compared to his current equipment. Okay, and then let's get Alana. She will come over here and... She could open the chest, but why would she ever do that when she could cast a magic spell? And... wait. It will be obtained by open. Do you have to? You can't just burn it? I thought we burned it on the previous map. Well, I guess we open it. Okay, we got a new text. And there we go. This text is Claude. Claude can be combined with, let's see, Earth? It looks like Earth. So, more Earth magic is good for us being able to search more efficiently. Okay, and that is another new text. Getting lots of magic now. Doesn't seem to be that kind. It's not a mithril. Ooh, it's another world tree. This is support, and it is used for, I think it's weak swords? Knives. So there's a support knife. Let's see what we can create. Yeah, so we have stone knife, obviously. We can make stone everything, but we can also make a support stone knife, or hard knife. Yeah, that doesn't seem to be that great. I mean, +3, it's not that that's a bad thing, it's just, we only have 3 World Tree Kartia. We want to save them for something good. Okay, so... let's take another shot at that. Alright, so our units are going to be outclassed by these guys. Let's actually find out what they're weak against. So, I don't know, earth, just like not water. Yeah, so it looks like fire or earth would be fine. Except for Demon Flame is really short range. Let's try Earth. No, let's try Fire. I like Fire. Strong and sharp. So we'll do 21 damage. Not a huge amount. So we can go ahead and send Toxa over here. Let's burn this. Yeah, the treasure chest is fine. Interesting. Found a golem hammer. Well, that doesn't help us. That is an item that can only be used by golems. And we do not have golems. But we got a new text. Ooh, 2 new texts. And World Tree Kartia. Let's go take a look at those. Okay. Is this new? No, that's Claude. Oh yeah. What is it? We have Claude, can be used with... Yeah, Claude can be used with Earth. Okay. Should remember that. We got net and support, and now we have aid and world. Aid can be used by, looks like a whole bunch of stuff. Let me see, that should be axe, sword, spear. So it looks like helmets, armor, and footwear, I think, are the 3 things. So that'll be interesting. And world can be used by, looks like earth. So that's great. Let's see if we can make some cool footwear. Leather shoes. Yeah, if we do 8, it's just +3. It's not really that exciting. I mean, +3 is always nice. And we're at what? 7? Yeah, 8 World Tree now. We're getting up there. Don't quite have enough where we feel comfortable just spending them. But I think at this point, if we find an equipment that's worth building, then I think we'll have the discussion. Yeah, so rock, paper, scissors still works, even though beheads are stronger than miles in general. We'll still be in a pretty good position. Alright, and that is all of our units. They're very defensive, these thieves. They don't believe in... They're pacifists, you know? They're just like, we don't want to fight. Okay. I mean, fine by me. Okay, so Alana... Let's go ahead and use an Earth Magic here. So we have Rock, Rock Ice, and we have Helmet Rock. But we also have Claude. For some reason I thought Claude was going to help us. Can we do Claude Hang? Goblin Claude? Just trying to see if there's a new kind of spell, but it doesn't seem like we can. We can, however, roll a rock at this enemy. This is your longest range attack in the game. It's just rolling a rock at somebody. Which, when I played through this game for the first time, I don't know if I ever really used that spell. Like, I didn't remember it when I came back to this game later. Here I want to hit that barrel, but I don't think Toxic can reach. It's a little too far away. Yeah, now we want to save her. That's great, but most importantly, we want to open treasure. Gotta have your priorities. He might actually be able to reach them. with Strong Quake. Yeah. Quake has a longer range than other spells for some reason. Not sure why that is. Alright, Ellie. Find me a prize. We got another royal sword. Eh. Not that exciting. Most of our people can't even equip it because it's too high level. I almost feel like I shouldn't drag all these units up, because once we get close to these spell casters, it gets a little precarious with area effect attacks. So I might just leave these other guys behind. Alright, first medicine of the game. Oh no, he's casting Thunder. Well, as long as the thieves, all they're doing is healing, that's just not that concerning. So in addition to rolling a rock, you can also just drop a rock on somebody's head. Let me see. Yeah, I feel like I can hit 2 things here. That's fine. So we've got a new text. And another new text. Okay. This one's Mithril. This is Dragon. Ooh, I think that's a really good one. You'll notice it highlights the bottom right corner. That is our dolls. Our common, shadow, and doll phantoms. So can I make a dragon? If I can, that'll be really awesome. But I got another text. Is it this one? I don't know. I thought I got another one. But I'm not seeing it. We already had aid. I'm just blind. Could it be a text we already have? Was there like a mistake somehow? Okay. Not sure. So, I mean, I created this randomizer, but I can't tell you if I did it correctly. This is all, you know, it's all experimental. Let's come up here, use magic. want to see what they're weak against. Just everything. Fire and earth. Fire and earth. Okay. Alright. Yeah, she's definitely our best spellcaster. Let me see. Let's take out one of these wizards. Tox is actually right here. He can use a spell. Just... Ooh. I didn't see there was another barrel behind there. It's my mistake. Found a text. Okay. What is that? Yeah, that's this thing. That's Claude. Okay, so I just got Claude again. That's fine. There's no problem with getting the same thing multiple times. That normally would not happen in game, but it's a facet of how the randomizer works. Normally what would happen would be, within this game, let's say that this spot had 2 silk Kartia in it, and this barrel had 2 silk Kartia in it. You would actually get the same... It's like the same item lookup. So there's no way to make those different as far as I know. At least not with my knowledge at this point. And I'm not planning on playing around with it much more, so... so that's what it's gonna be. And we'll just send a few more up here. Pretty vulnerable to AoE attacks. But what can you do? I can poke this guy for 10 damage. Alright, let's go ahead and pass. Oh no, it's our first Phantom lost. Yeah, that cow is going to die if it doesn't run away. Let's just bust open these boxes. Nothing. And let's open this chest. we got a text. Okay, that is another world tree text. That is air. So that is used for, let's see, hammer, sword, spear. I think that's helmet and boots. So let's go ahead and try that. Yeah, there's air. Air gives +3 and shadow attack -2. Oh, I guess that's just a bonus for having +3. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Okay, Toxa, I screwed up. Go ahead and open that last barrel, and then we can call this mission ready to finish. Yeah, nothing there. Okay. The cow's just gonna run away. So we'll do, let's see, Earth Magic. Let's do Helmet Rock with Stone and Clod. He cannot even crack that guy's armor. Okay. However, scissors beats paper. Oh no, he's at 1 life. That's very scary. Okay. Oh yeah, Ellie, you're still down here? Yeah, so her being level 1, that might not get better at any point soon. Let's see. How about Duran? Can Duran hurt him? Not really. I can just rock him. Honestly, casting a level 1 rock is almost as good as casting, like, rock +3. Get slightly different animation if you roll it versus not rolling it. Oh my god, that guy's 1 HP. Just leave. If your dolls do die, if your phantoms do die, I think you lose the equipment that is on them. So, not something you really want to do. You also lose, obviously, all the experience points. Alright, let me see here. Oh. Equipment. Yeah, so he's got useless weapon and useless that. Could give him a spirit knife. It's a little bit better, but maybe I'll make an equipment. Let's go ahead and do weapon creation. We can support a level D. Sure, so we can make a wooden sword +4. Ooh, we are actually almost out of Kartia. Here we go. I have enough to kill him. And that is going to save her. You guys are pretty good, but you won't survive next time. I'm not gonna let you go. Wait, Toxa. Why? We're not gonna get him? Don't chase the enemy too tenaciously. And what about the druid girl? You can't take her with you. You're right. Let's go back for now. He's so simple-minded. I guess damage is how many deaths we have. Got a new text. Got +1 mithril and +40 on silk, which is good because we were running out of silk. Good, you're all right. Thank you very much. Are you sure you're okay? She's fine, Toxa. You worry too much.
Mona of the Druids, I have a couple questions to ask if that's alright with you.
I don't mind. Go ahead. How did you get yourself kidnapped by the thieves in the first place? I don't know. Everything happened so fast. Well, where were you when you got kidnapped? I was at the place where the world tree grows. Well, you're a druid. Where else would you be?
What shrine owned the world tree? Or was it owned by an individual?
I'm sorry. I don't quite understand the question. Count Shinan, druids do not have any concept of territory. Wherever there is a world tree, it is considered their home.
So you're not going to help us. How about your parents?
My father and mother returned to Earth.
I'm sorry to hear that.
No, don't worry about it. There's a lot of things you don't know. I'm sorry I can't be of much help. Don't worry, we're not in any desperate situation. But we'll take you back to the world tree, Mona. You have nothing to worry about. You can stay here until then, right, my lord? Thank you. I feel a warm light. Mother, the one who can use the Kartia of nothingness, will it be a person who has the same kind soul? Shinan Mansion. A room. I cannot give you total freedom, but at least you will be safe here. I will lock the door. Understood? I know how you feel. To be betrayed by your trusted comrades. Are you thinking about what to do with your life? If you have the will to change, I can help you. You can even join us and start over. Leave me alone. Are you going to be kind to me so that I'll talk to you? Don't underestimate me. If you do not open your heart, you will not be able to hear God's voice. God's voice? Yes, He will give you guidance. He will show you the way. Stop! I'm not listening to this. Fine, I will tell you what really happened to my family. That day, that cursed day, it wasn't thieves who slaughtered my family. They were killed by men who speak like you do. What? My father, mother, and aunts killed because my father was doing research on phantoms. They were slaughtered by holy men. 10 years ago, creating phantoms was forbidden. Was her family executed for being heretics? And now this? Are you trying to save me? What a joke. I'm not here to judge anyone. I'm a shrine warrior. It doesn't matter, as long as you're a believer. Get out of here. You cannot save me. Well, how is Misty doing? I think it would be better to leave her alone for a while. She's hard to deal with. Well, she was betrayed by her own people. It must be tough. My father says that he would leave Misty to you guys. Should we hand her over to the knights when they come back? What do you think? Let me think. Let's wait for a while. I want to give her time to think. If Durin says so, I'm for it. So, how is the druid girl? Did you get any information from her? Barely. She's said nothing. I'm sure she's hiding something. She's been through a lot. She's probably exhausted. You're awfully kind to her. She may be the real boss. That's crazy. It's obvious that she's a good girl. Ooh, what confidence. As if your opinion counted. As if your opinion counted either, Miss Ellie. Okay, that's enough. Why don't we come up with a plan in case the enemy returns? Fine by me. Sure. I didn't start this fight. We have to decide how to protect the druid. That's easy. I'll guard Mona. What? I thought you were my security guard. Huh? Oh, and I'll protect Miss Ellie, too. You were gonna protect me, right? Forget it. I'll take care of myself. Hey, take it easy. Don't get upset. Toxa, we've decided to stay here. That's great. Don't you have to get back? Vigilance will be fine, right, Durin? Lacrima and Troy are there. They'll be fine. I can already see Troy complaining. That's Troy. He always has something to complain about. I didn't know there could be such an annoying guy. Actually, he's not that bad once you get used to him. I don't understand. How could you enjoy trouble? If you enjoy vigilance, you will understand. That means I would have to leave the house. Father would never allow that. Anyway, we'll stay here. I'm also concerned about Misty. Thanks for staying. We should all get some rest. And episode 3 comes to an end. Alright, so next time, I think we will switch over back to Lacrima's story and see what's going on with her. The next chapter is pretty good for Lacrima. We're going to have some fun. Some pretty cool thing is about to happen. Alright, well, I will see you next time.